I am the change. The main thing about the hub is to be synonymous with social impact. And this hub is a bit a new thing here in Northern Zone. So it's a bit of creating some kind of creativity to other people, because we've got various organizations. And then one organization which is here mainly is Anza 360, which are dealing with entrepreneurs, giving ideas to various entrepreneurs, educating them, telling them about how to make business plans, writing grants and other things.
Tanzania is a tough place to do business. So we kind of learned that along the way. We met some really exciting entrepreneurs, and we saw that there was a real gap in supporting and providing those support services, which is how we started the Accelerator program, working with more established entrepreneurs on helping them start or scale their social businesses. We found that connectivity was also an issue, which is why we wanted to start the Kili Hub space and ensure that we could create that network where people could collaborate and connect and work together. So at Kili Hub, we try and make sure that there's a place for everyone. So we have hot desking that people can come for a day, a week, a month, and we just offer fast internet and a cool place to work. We have offices, we have 30 offices, and we try and fill them with social impact organizations. We have a cafe area at the back, and then the last thing is that we just try and use the space for events and conferences. And then we just have some regular things like happy hour, and we have a run club and a football club and things like that, just to kind of, and that's for everyone, that's just for the whole Moshi Kilimanjaro community.
Kili Hub was founded by Anza and is one of the internal enterprises of Anza, but has a purpose and a vision of its own, which is really to connect and collaborate the impact community. We realize that there are so many amazing people and amazing organizations doing incredibly valuable and meaningful work. Yet we are working in a sector that is inherently under-resourced, and our ambitions are always far outstretched than the resources, both human resources, financial resources, and other that we have at our disposal. It's our job to make sure that we are maximizing our efforts and working together to either create solutions or further solutions. And this is really what Kili Hub's about, is creating a platform. So right now we're just based in Moshi. We're in the process of opening in Arusha in the next month. Hopefully Manyanza later in the year, and who knows, over the next number of years we'd love for there to be a Kili Hub definitely in every zone, but possibly every region, and making sure that this is the home of impact and where that impact emanates from.
The way it works is we bring in entrepreneurs, social entrepreneurs. We match them up with a local business development associate. This is someone who has localized business expertise in Tanzania, either kind of a finance or professional business background, or perhaps their own entrepreneurial background as well. And they take the entrepreneur on a 12-month process to help ultimately improve profitability, stabilize and improve operations, and hopefully create more jobs and scale the social impact of that business. One example is Totohealth, a business called Totohealth Tanzania. So Totohealth provides a suite of products and services that with the goal of reducing maternal and newborn death, which is a very big problem in Tanzania.
So the good thing about being here, there's so many other different startups, different organizations, and one of our philosophies is like being data-driven, but also learning as much as we can from one another, because some people are just like a little bit ahead than us. So when we learn from them, we just kind of get further faster. So we always network with like a lot of other organizations, and whenever like a new one comes in, we're always excited to see what they can offer and what we can contribute as well. Most of I want to say almost all the organizations here are like social enterprise organizations. So it's like we all have that viewpoint, and so it's like it's easy to sort of connect and see, how else we could maybe partner together and just kind of like make it bigger. And also, I mean, there are different opportunities of us working together with different organizations because it's sort of like a same direction of what we want to do. So that kind of creates a little bit of exciting sort of output, if you will.
So part of Anza's work is that we are trying to look at more sort of ecosystem level innovation. So while we support entrepreneurs directly, we also want them to grow into an ecosystem that's kind of connected and is collaborating and has those support structures for them. So we were doing some research on that before, and then HDIF kind of expressed interest in having a research project on mapping out innovation and the ecosystem of innovation in Tanzania. And we kind of really believe that that was a really good project to do, because a lot of the research that we'd done already had shown that people don't know what's happening a lot of the time in Tanzania, both within Tanzania and outside of Tanzania. So we really believed it was a good project to kind of figure out what's going on, where the gaps are, what the strengths are. And so what we're doing is we're trying to talk to many different kinds of stakeholders across Tanzania who are contributing to innovation, either by supporting innovators or innovating themselves. And then just sort of talking to them about where they're connecting with other people, how they're connecting, what kind of challenges they see. So we're hoping that it will kind of bring together a lot of information about what's already going on, and then sort of aspirationally what the ecosystem could look like in the future.
I first visited Kili Hub in January of this year. And when I came there, this was going to be a hotel, right? And it wasn't quite finished. They had found the owner and negotiated to move into the place and got them to build it to fit to purpose, to have a space. So they had some organizations here. They had an idea, a big dream, and it was moving along. And now to really see all the floors full, to see the energy that's around here, and to actually see how many organizations that HDIF believes in, finding community here means that we've really found a partner that we can kind of battle out ideas and find a new pipeline of ideas and innovators in the country.